Adoption follow-up callers. You help us stay in contact with our adopters to ensure a happy transition with their new pet. After an adoption, we like to contact the owners a week or a month later just to see how everything is going, to make sure that they've gone to the vet, see if they've gotten a new name for the animal, and just making sure everything's going okay. If they do have animals at home already, that everything is going good with their new friends that they're hopefully making, and issues that they've gotten them home. Because we want to be able to address that before it becomes a problem. Because we love it, but we don't want to see this animal, we want it to be at home. So if we're able to prevent any problems before they become big problems, we would love to be able to have that happen. You'll just be making phone calls from your own home in your own time. So this is a great position if you aren't available, during the day or during the hours that any of our locations are open. You'll just go to the adoption center and pick up, whatever applications we have. Whoever's been adopted, and you'll fill out a response online over the phone. We have it all online. All the questions are there for you. Basically, you're just our point of contact, opening that door for if they do have any issues, that letting them know that we're here to help them. If they have any problems, to not be ashamed of it, that we're here to help. And you're just asking them questions to see how it's going. And if they do need an adoption counselor to give them a call back, you'll make that note on your form that you'll fill out online. Again, we aren't expecting you to give them any information or help them through any problems. You're that point of contact to let them know that we're here for them. Our adoption counselor will contact you tomorrow because you are having an issue. Otherwise, if everything's going good, we hope that we can stay in contact with them. Hopefully they'll be a potential donor, maybe volunteer, or hopefully adopt again. So we just want to build that relationship with our adopters, and just so that, after they adopt, that's not the last time they hear from us. You'll just report to the adoption center to retrieve the adopter's information, and then you'll just turn that back in once you've entered that all online. The training, we'll just kind of go over with you how to do phone calls. We just want to stay upbeat and positive, and if they have any concerns, we'll definitely an adoption counselor call them. That volunteers aren't trained to answer any questions. We're just there to help facilitate their. You'll just need to have your own So of course we have these 3 great positions throughout ends, but unfortunately we have animals from place to place. This position is transported to and from their neuter appointments, and you'll sign for 1 day a week. So the animals are brought to our shelter, and for shelter they need to be brought to our spay neuter center when they're going to get spayed and neutered, and after they're spayed and neutered, or they go to the adoption center. So we can help getting the animal back and forth. We do have a form that you can track your mileage, because all mileage is tax deductible. Any monetary gifts or material gifts that you give, you'll find that link on the volunteer page for that for your taxes. So again, you'll just sign up 1 day a week. We'll give you a phone call the day before if there is a transport. So you'll just say you pick Tuesday, and you'll know Monday evening if you don't hear anything, there's a transport. We try to have at least 2 to 3 volunteers on each day, so you aren't having to transport every day, and we don't always need transport every day. So you don't expect to be called every week. We just ask that you have reliable transportation and a safe driving record. In our pet care clinics, we definitely need volunteers there. You'll work with the public as they bring their animals in to the clinic. You may hold a leash as the owner completes their paperwork. It can be kind of trying to fill out your paperwork while your dog is trying to go visit with the other dogs they may have never seen and like to meet them for the day. We just help with basic crowd control. It can get a little chaotic when we have so many people coming in with their animals. There's already a high stress because they've been having to transport their animals. It's not used to riding in a car, and then when they get around the other animals, they get a little crazy. So just helping people stay calm, letting them know where they need to go and what's going on. Rabies certificates, we are looking to get that online, but basically just need help getting that information so that they can go home with their rabies tag and certificate after they get their vaccine. We just ask that you're available from 12:30 to 4 on clinic dates. Basically, we have email lists that we email everybody when the clinic is coming up, and you let us know if you're available. So we don't expect you to be available for every single one. You just let us know which ones you are available, and the 12:30 time, we just ask that you get there so that you can be assigned whichever job that they need help with for that day. And it's best for us if you're able to stay until 4 o'clock until the clinic is over, so that we're not having to have any transitions of people coming in and out. And again, if you're interested in that, just let me know and I'll put you in contact with Allison or Holly, who are board members that are in charge of pet care clinics. AAH Street Team. The street team helps collect money from donation jars, refill brochures, distribute flyers, post event flyers and posters, and basically help spread our mission throughout the community. Volunteers will be responsible for at least one location of their choosing. So basically we have donation jars at different locations, and we just need help with people getting out there and bringing those in for us. We just need help with the legwork of getting those donation jars in so we can donate that money. We would love to have more brochures out at every pet store, every pet related business that there is in our area, and once they're out of brochures, we want to make sure that they're filled up. So we just kind of ask that you pick your one location. It can be Pet Supplies Plus, it can be Petropolis, Mexicali, any of the place that has either our brochures or the donation jars, where you can just, once a month check it to see if they need anything, and if you do, you can bring the money to me, or if you need brochures, I can get those for you, because we want to make sure that the information is out there for people as they come to these businesses. And if we have any events coming up, I'll just contact the street team and say, hey, can you put out some flyers at the different locations that are near you. There's community bulletin boards at the libraries, at coffee shops, Borders, places like that. Any place that has a bulletin board, we want to have a flyer up, pretty much all the time. So you'll just help us get out on the street and get, the service and information out to people. And just let me know, where you live, and we can find out which location is closest to you. Or if you already know of a location, you can let me know and I can get you signed up for it. Special events volunteers. So our special events are basically our fundraisers. The primary function of this position is to raise money for AHS. You will assist staff with special event fundraisers such as bingo, yard sales, pictures with Santa, etc. There's basically 3 different ways that you can help with special events. If you'd like to be on a special events planning committee, that would be the first step. You'll actually be, helping decide, what we're going to do at the event, what kind of food, what kind of entertainment, what kind of plates, what kind of decorations we're going to have. So all that stuff. That would be on the planning committee. Then the next step is soliciting for donations and sponsorships. We definitely need help getting phone calls out to the businesses that we send letters to, so that we can get money in. A lot of things can be donated for our events, so we're not having to spend, our hard-earned money on that we're able to get, like the food sponsored by a catering company, or any flyers, brochures, posters that we need to make. A printing company could sponsor those, but we just need help soliciting that. And the final way is actually on the day of the event. We need help set up, clean up. We may need help, with a ticket table if there's tickets. Just the actual running of the event. So if you're interested in special events, there's 3 different ways that you can help, and just let me know that you're interested. Groundskeeping and maintenance. So basically we just need help keeping the grounds looking their best. This includes pruning bushes, weeding, planting flowers, pooper scooping, collecting trash, and any other skills to help improve the overall appearance of our shelter and the Spay and Neuter Center. So we're responsible for all the grounds at our shelter and the Spay and Neuter Center, and we want it to look attractive. We definitely need to keep the grass mowed and all that good stuff. If we could hire out a landscaping crew to come every week to mow it, but that's money that we could be spending on the animals. So if there is anyone that is available, and that's something that you're talented in, we definitely need help with that. We do need you to bring your own gardening tools, because we really don't have anything at our locations. So we just need people. We'll put you on a schedule. If you're interested in mowing the grass, I'll put you on the calendar, and we'll just kind of rotate throughout of everyone that is interested and available to do that. We need some flowers planted at our Spay and Neuter Center. So if that's something that you're able to help with, then you would pick this position. And along the same lines as our repair and improvement specialist. You'd work independently on small jobs inside and outside the shelter and the Spay and Neuter Center. As you can imagine, we're doing a lot of laundry, so our washing machine and dryer have their own little days that they've decided they don't want to work anymore. So we just need help getting that fixed, because again, if we're having to pay a repairman to come in and fix that, that's less money that we have available for the animals to help with anything for the animals. So if you are skilled in that way, in any plumbing, electric, painting, carpentry, anything like that, please let me know what your talent is, and we'll just keep you on our list to contact you whenever we have a need like that.